Morning, everyone. Virgo Triad here. It is April 30th, 2018. We just whooshed right through the month of April. Hard to believe how fast the months are going now. Okay, guys, this is video number 1 that was promised to you. This was the winner of the poll by 35% that you guys took last week. Top 3 TDA theories debunked. Now, very quickly, I just want to give you the actual definition of theories, as a lot of people really don't know the actual definition of what a theory is. So let me go into that quickly. A theory is defined as an idea or an ideology used to account for a situation or to justify a course of action. All right, so we are going to now go over the top 3 TDA theories and debunk each one of them. Number 1, your birth certificate is a bond. Okay, now the theory is that due to the fact, well, there's several different reasons that have been given. So we're going to go over each one of those reasons as to why people seem to think that their birth certificate is really a bond or some form of a financial instrument. In reality, this is not the case at all. However, due to the fact that your birth certificate is done on a specialized security paper, and also because your birth certificate, quite a few people's birth certificates, will have something to the extent of this written within the visual area of their birth certificate: American Banknote Company, or Illinois Banknote Company, Midwest Banknote Company. They seem to believe that their birth certificate is indeed a bond. In reality, it is not. The reason that it is done on security paper is to avoid the possibility of multiplying a birth certificate and using it for identity theft or fraud. The reason that it states American Banknote Company, or the company that actually issued the paper, is because that is the company that printed that design of paper. I will take you directly over to the American Banknote Company public information and their website to show this to you. We're over on Bloomberg.com, and as you can see, it's got today's date on it, and we're going to show you the snapshot of the company overview for the company that is the American Banknote Company. Now, the American Banknote Corporation supplies secure documents, which is like your birth certificate, death certificate, marriage certificate, and so on. Diplomas, and so on. Services and solution. Its products and services include gift and loyalty cards, payment solutions, smart cards, secure documents, identification solutions, instant issuance, mobile solutions, and personalization, as well as other services and solutions such as distribution and fulfillment, design, mobile development, and stamps to go. The company provides also printing services for stock and bond certificates, passports, vital records, vehicle titles, and certificates of origin. It serves customers in retail, financial, government, hospitality, education, transit, and other markets. The company has a strategic partnership, and it's going to continue to go on with a more detailed description, in which I'm not going to go over because there's no need to. The point is, this company is actually started out as a printing company and has moved on to bigger and better things. Yes, they do printing for the government. Yes, they do printing for personal. Yes, they do printing for corporations. But the majority of what they print is not a financial instrument. And a birth certificate, death certificate, marriage certificate, diploma, none of these things although they need to be on security paper, are things that actually are financial instruments. They are not. They are not. Not in any way. The other thing that this company prints in addition are things like Social Security cards, because we need for those things to be on security paper so they can't easily be used for identity theft or fraud. I'm going to take you over directly to their website now. And you will see AB Corp, American Banknote Corporation, has an entire website that you can actually go through. You can use their Contact Us page. You can contact them and ask them whether or not they print birth certificates. And are the birth certificates printed with the same type of information that a bond would be printed on? Maybe the same security paper, but they do not use CUSIP numbers on a birth certificate. A birth certificate simply has a serial number. So if you go back and you actually look at the birth certificate here, you're going to find a number. Some people don't have a number at all. Other people have a really, really long number. Others have a 6-digit, a 5-digit. I've even seen a 2-digit number on one. The bottom line is, it's simply a serial number because it is printed on security paper. There are many people that have certificates of live birth and many people that have birth certificates. There are some people that claim to have both, one that is not isn't actually used within vital statistics, but is just as a certificate that they can put in their baby book, and the other is to be used for official business. Some have upper and lowercase, not just uppercase, writing on them, depending on whether they were typed in by a typewriter or whether they were done by a 4-ax machine. Bottom line is, your birth certificate, ladies and gentlemen, has nothing to do with a bond. It is simply a certificate that shows that you were born. All right, moving on to number 2. Here we are at number 2. Your Social Security card has your account number or your secret account number on the back in red. Here we have the front and back of the same Social Security card. Many will tell you that the back of your Social Security card has a red digit. It starts with an actual letter and then goes into a number. Many will tell you that this red letter number combination makes it a CUSIP number. It indeed does not. It is, once again, just like with your birth certificate, simply a serial number to avoid the possibility of fraud and identity theft of the actual cards and their security features. Many will also tell you that this card belongs to the Social Security Administration and does not belong to you. In reality, that is true. The number belongs to you, and should you decide to renounce your citizenship and move to another country, you will have to relinquish your card back to the Social Security Administration. Most will tell you that your Social Security card, the back number or the front number, links you to a secret account. It doesn't. It links you to an account, however. And if you'll notice on a lot of the cards, either on the front or the back, it will say that it does link you to an account. And that account is your Social Security account. For those of you that don't know what your Social Security account is, it is the account that you pay into every time you go to work and get a paycheck and you see Social Security come out in taxes. The Social Security account you are building up through paying it out of your payroll taxes is your either retirement account when you turn 65, or in the event that you become disabled, you can file with the Social Security Administration for what is called SSDI or disability payments. Yes, your Social Security card definitely links to an account that is yours, but it is an account that you are not fully vested in until you turn 65 or unless you become disabled. And there is certainly nothing secret about this account. It doesn't link you to any secret trust. It doesn't link you to any secret bond. It is simply your Social Security account that you will be able to request when you are fully vested at age 65 so that you have some form of a retirement. Number 3, you can use accepted for value to pay off debt. Many of the gurus that you will find will tell you that you can use something called A4V or accepted for value, provided that you use it properly on a debt slip in order for you to have your debts paid off. This is false. It is a complete and total lie. Accepted for value stamped in red at a 45-degree angle on a credit card debt, a mortgage debt, a car payment, or anything of the sort that goes to the Treasury Department or the IRS to be paid will simply be sent back to you along with a letter that states that if you do it again, you'll be getting a $5,000 fine for filing frivolous paperwork through the IRS and the Treasury Department. Accepted for value is not real and does not work. It does not matter what color you use. All red, blue and red, purple and red, gold and red, it simply does not work. It isn't true. As a matter of fact, very recently, the IRS put out a notice because they were receiving so many from the packages that are being sold on YouTube and other social media platforms, warning people that this is not a real thing. I'm going to take you over to that page from the IRS one more time so that you can see that. We are now over at the irs.gov website, which I will link this directly underneath this video, along with all other things that I have gone over for all 3 of these theories for you to review for yourself. It states the advocates of this contention encourage individuals to use a Form 1099 OID, original issue discount, or a bogus financial instrument such as a bonded promissory note, which would be an accepted for value, as what purports to be a debt payment method for credit cards or mortgage debt. This scheme has evolved somewhat from an earlier frivolous position under which a secret bank account, sometimes referred to as a straw man account, was supposedly created at the Treasury Department for each U.S. citizen that individuals could use to pay tax and non-tax debts and claim withholding credits. Those who put forth this theory often argue that the proper way to redeem or draw on the account is to use some form of made-up financial instrument. This is frequently involves what looks like a check drawn on the United States Treasury or a similar paper instrument, including bonded promissory notes. One variation of this theory claims that each citizen has a private side and a public side. This theory contends that the government owns each person's public side or straw man by holding title to each citizen's birth certificate. By filing a UCC-1 financial statement and their birth certificate in a state that accepts such filings, followers of this theory believe they can redeem their birth certificates. Redemption theorists view the redeemed birth certificate as an asset on which they place a value of up to $2 million and assert the U.S. Treasury Department acts as a clearinghouse for the funds. Under this theory, They then create money orders and site drafts, A for V, on their Treasury direct accounts. Courts have characterized this theory as implausible, clearly nonsense, convoluted, and peculiar. There you have it, folks, the top 3 TDA redemption theories debunked. Please make sure that you look for all of the sources that I used in the description below the video. Don't forget, Virgo Triad Unleashed channel is now up and will be linked along here at the end of this video so that you can go over and visit it and subscribe. There will be special videos posted this week on that channel that will not be on the regular Virgo Triad channel, so don't miss out. Don't forget to hit the little bell next to the subscribe so that everybody is made aware when a new video is posted. I hope everybody has a wonderful day and be looking forward to the upload of the second poll winner video that was promised to you, and that is little known history of the paranormal. You guys have a great day, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.